We love it. Rock and roll. Welcome back to another episode, and by another episode, I mean the same episode but continued of the Lousy Advice podcast. My name is Eric.
My name is Shelby.
My name is Jake.
And returning / continuing is Sarchasm. Welcome back.
Thank you for having us.
Hi.
It feels like we were just here, right?
I hope everybody.
That's so weird.
So long.
I hope everybody had a Christmas.
Yeah. How was your week?
Yeah, it's 2021 now.
It's good. I sat
crazy.
at the same
Whoa.
desk for 7 days and thought about the podcast, and now
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for your diligence. That's very, very good. Good to hear.
I tried.
Continuing this week is part 2, the top 11 of our top 22 Mega Green Day list. And again, I'm railroading Jake, so I'm gonna shut up now. Jake,
No, you're not railroading me, man. You're just. You know what? You're holding me
Yes.
up. You're the wind beneath my wings.
I raise you up so you can stand on mountains.
I really hate Josh Groban.
You raise me up.
I don't know
Okay.
what it is about him. I know he's probably a really sweet dude.
Well, there's a level of him trying to be a comedy actor that I didn't necessarily vibe with.
Really?
He was in a
I
couple
just think he
movies as like a
sucks.
fun, trying to do the John Cena thing,
Oh,
which
okay.
arguably also doesn't work. But
I
you know.
think Josh Groban should try the other John Cena thing of WWE wrestling.
How
Professional
fucking
wrestling.
cool would that be?
I
That's
would
crazy.
love that. That would give me joy.
Oh my
I would
gosh.
watch that.
Speaking
Oh!
of WWE,
Here comes Groban. He raises him up.
that's so fucking smart. Are you kidding me?
We are off the fucking
That's
rails.
literally it. That's the one.
I can't believe that was a setup for that.
That's so good.
Wow.
Okay, sorry. No, I'm like not even. That's like genuine. That's fucking cool. I'm really excited about that and the
not
possibility
real.
of
It's
that
not real.
future. I want to live in that future. Okay.
I want to see him get body slammed.
Oh,
okay,
that would be
I'm
so
done.
fun.
I'm sorry.
No, truly. That's very exciting to me. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we are. So if you didn't listen to the first half, listen to that. Because I'm not gonna go
We'll
over.
wait.
We'll wait. It's fine.
We'll wait right here.
Yeah.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
Oh,
Thank
That
you.
was
that
so
was
good.
great.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Did
God.
you listen to that?
What takes?
Everybody's so funny and cute in the whole thing.
Without a
You
doubt.
can really
Do-
hear the look.
Yeah.
Do we want to recap our list? Is that crazy?
Yeah, let's do
In
it.
case they didn't tune in to
yes.
the last episode?
Well, they really.
Or should we
listen to
leave
the
it?
last
Should we
one.
leave it in there? Well,
A
we're gonna say the whole
mystery.
thing at the end, anyways,
Yes,
right?
that's true.
No,
Yeah.
I think we
Oh.
should. Let's do a recap in case you missed it. Here's
Okay,
what you
all those
missed
in
on
favor of
here.
a recap, raise your hand. Okay,
Everybody who doesn't have to read it.
recap.
Okay, so to recap the list so far. 22, Green Day by the rock band Green Day. Number 21, 2,000 Light Years Away. Number 20, Worry Rock. Number 19, She. Number 18, East Jesus Nowhere. Number 17, Letterbomb. Number 16, At the Library. Number 15, King with a G for a day. Number 14, Jinx / Haushinka. Number 13, Viva La Gloria. And number 12, Peacemaker. My first question is, how are we feeling about the list so far?
Extremely okay.
I feel good.
It's not where I thought we would be, but it's good. I don't think we have any of the really good heavy hitter songs yet, and I think we'll get to that next.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
this
get
is a
there.
nice wacky list for a
Yeah.
nice
It
group of
is.
wacky people.
Yeah.
Oh, truly, yeah.
Indeed.
And also an unexpected list for an unexpected year.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you believe it?
Yeah.
Oh.
True.
How do you feel about the Green Day fans out there listening to this?
Oh, they're so angry.
I said, how do you
they're so
feel?
mad.
They feel about the canon of this, because this is canon.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they'll accept it one day once they've realized the true passion and joy from this list. But
I don't think they're going to like the amount of 21st Century Breakdown on
There's
this.
a lot on here.
I have been a
I'm not mad about
lifetime. I have been a lifetime champion of American Idiot 21st Century Breakdown in the punk world. I have gotten so much shit for
Yeah.
like bearing that flag for those two albums. And so
And you know what? The punk world, they hate joy.
Yeah, they hate
if you
joy.
don't like
True.
this list, you just hate being happy, and that
Yeah.
sucks for you.
I
Feel
love
sorry
that this
for
is
you.
leading into my pick.
I love that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nope.
I love those two albums. I think they are truly like some of the best stuff Green Day's ever done. So I think it's well represented. People are just scared of Butch Vig. Like
It's that mustache.
It's that mustache.
Throws people
It's
off.
that name
yeah.
Yeah.
that's really frightening. It's very masculine kind
It's
of
very-
scary.
It's
He's
an
so
aggressive
not.
name.
He's
He's,
so
like,
not
not
masculine
masculine.
too. He looks like a little mole creature.
I love it. No, but like just on paper and in vocals, it does
Yeah.
sound just like
Butch Vig.
it sounds like Rip Torn. You know what I mean? Just like, oh my god, like
This week.
whoa.
Josh Groban versus Butch Vig.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Butch Vig's gonna smooth him out.
Musical madness.
Feel the compression.
Okay, anyways.
So I have to ask, as a Dillinger 4 fan, how do we feel about the American Idiot Dillinger 4 controversy in this room here?
I know nothing about that. What
Ooh.
is that?
I like it. I love controversy.
Green Day are historically plagiarizers.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Write
talked about this
music
today.
That sounds like other music all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Wait,
there are
what's the
several,
call
like
out?
not even just the Dillinger 4. I feel like there are more songs. Because I mean, granted, when you're doing power chords as like your main base for song structure. Oh,
Whoa.
as doing power chords for your like main, you're gonna run into the same stuff. Although knowing the history
Okay,
of
the
them
Dillinger
with
4 is uncanny.
yeah, knowing their history of like touring
Wait, so
and the
what
era
is
of
it?
which that was and when that came out,
Yeah.
it's very clear.
What
Like
song?
that's where the idea was planted.
What song is in jeopardy?
American Idiot.
American Idiot and Double Whiskey Coke Noise from Dillinger 4.
So the ba 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 is a Dillinger 4 song pretty much. Even the whole like
It is.
the power chord and then the break for like the vocal, like that whole verse portion, it's eerily similar.
I've never listened to that song. I'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Do it right now.
It's
Okay,
only
we'll do
more
it right
suspicious because there was a Dillinger 4 Pinhead Gunpowder split released in 2000.
I mean, I think the big thing that it comes down to is like
Wait. Play it a little longer. That sounds like the same melody.
Yeah.
I don't think
it's-
it sounds exactly the
it
same.
comes
but
down
No,
to it though of like
it's just
are
close.
are you capturing the market share that otherwise
It's true. Yeah.
And-
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause-
why
'cause, like,
Dillinger
I mean,
4 makes jokes about it all the time.
Yeah.
Being like, Green Day ripped us off or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Because
That also sounds a lot more like what's that song on Uno that's like shut your mouth because you're talking too much.
Oh,
and
Let
don't
Yourself Go.
let yourself go. That also sounds like it.
I mean, but Green Day has like Green Day has songs that sound like older songs all the time and like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They are just that band.
Also, horseshoes and hand grenades sounding like the Hives.
Yeah. Or warnings sounding like what the Kinks or
Yeah.
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 Or the melody from Before the Lobotomy, or whatever the song, Dreamin', where it's almost the melody from the like Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely
yeah.
kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
it's like yeah.
It is because you could also have this conversation with most pop music
Right.
in general at large. Like most stuff is a derivative
There's
melody.
a lot of sampling going on.
Yeah, and even if it's not like an homage based sampling, it could just be like a creatively influenced because that song was on the radio when you were 12.
I'm
And,
looking
like-
at you, Miley.
Oh yeah.
But
Although
that's
that
a
was
different
more
conversation.
intentional. I don't know.
It was.
I like that record a lot.
I love that record.
It's really good. Have you listened to that record?
What record?
The new
The new Miley
record?
Cyrus?
I
no, I
have
need to.
not. I feel
It's
a lot of
fantastic.
feelings about her that is hard to get over.
Well, the whole Bangers era is really hard to dismiss. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like there was a lot of really weird, well, not weird, just general white privilege ignorance.
Yeah. It's hard for me to get past that.
Yeah.
But I have seen her new look. I like her new look.
It's a cool look. It's a vibe.
Okay, I'm dying because it's my choice.
Okay,
So we're prolonging.
let's do
sorry.
it. Yeah, well,
Sorry, I just wanted to bring it up because I like Dillinger 4, and we're talking about Green Day, and this is whole.
and we also love drama. So
We also
Love
love drama
drama.
as well. But okay, we're gonna kick off the second half with Shelby's pick.
We're gonna go with some more 21st Century Breakdown.
woo.
Ooh.
Because I have 3 more choices left, so I have to do my due diligence and use my top 3 for this. So I'm gonna go with Last Night on Earth. I love that song. I have loved it for a very long time.
Wow, the reactions.
Look at me however you will. Veto me into oblivion. Read me to fill. I love it.
So I just love that Mateo and Stevie both separately, without looking at each other, did almost the exact same reaction.
It's almost like we're related.
I know. Oh my gosh.
I get
Also
made
wanna
fun of
update-
so much for this choice.
Yeah.
I
You
wanna
know what?
update
I
the-
respect that because I used to, when I was like 10, I used to not like this song. Also because I thought it was a song by the Beatles because it sounds like a song by the Beatles. But it is,
Fair. With that intro, yes.
but it is I think it's a beautiful song.
I think the musical version of that song is amazing. However, I am vetoing that because I think Green Day did
Okay.
it fucking terribly.
Ooh.
That's fair. I knew that it was likely that this one would get vetoed. I'd get a lot of crap for loving this song. So,
I'm sorry. I still
Okay.
love you though.
You
No,
could
no,
play
no,
that
no,
song
you're
at someone's
fine.
wedding,
wanna
though. That song
Update
is
everybody too. Alex has one veto, and Mateo has one veto, and Stevie still has the veto override.
Woo.
So
Fair.
that just means if someone vetoes me, I can override them.
Not,
If
it's
someone
not on your
vetoes
own
anybody.
choice.
It's
So-
someone else's.
So you could have just overridden that veto that was played.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I won't. But thank you.
Okay. Well, this puts me a little bit in a weird place.
I'm sorry, Shelby.
Is this
No,
when you
it's okay.
is
I'm
this
just
when you blow up the list?
re-strategizing. No, if I put this song here, it'll be too low. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna choose Basket Case.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just used my veto.
Interesting.
You know what though? I know you want to say you hate that song, but do you hate it? You hate it because it's overplayed. It's a good song.
See, Mateo, I think you hate Basket Case for the same reason I hate Brain Stew.
Which is because they're popular.
So I
It belongs
thought
on the list, but I don't think it belongs higher up than this. It was much lower on my list than.
100% agree. This
I
is
agree.
a great place if it's going to be on the list for it.
wow, we hate my opinions. I think the
Go for
opposite.
it, Eric.
Wait,
go.
Eric, you think it should be higher?
Yes, and for the reason that we were discussing earlier with the other song, exactly that. Like, is it overplayed? Yes, but in the same way that like previously we did "Damn It" for Blink-182 as like the number one. Sure, is that song fucking way overplayed? Yeah. Is it like kind of simple and basic? Sure.
But is it the best?
But is it the
song?
best song? I think so.
I think there are better hits on Dookie than that one, but
There are.
I think for sure it is a totally justified, and I like that song enough that I think it deserves to be that high.
Okay.
Especially just if anyone listening has not watched the iHeartRadio Billy meltdown.
Oh my god. A classic
I'm
moment.
not Justin
Yes.
Bieber, you fucker.
Fucking kidding me? What the fuck? I'm not fucking Justin Bieber, you motherfuckers. You gotta be fucking joking. This is a fucking joke. I got 1 minute left. Oh, now I got nothing left.
Can you sample that in this at the beginning,
Oh,
please?
I will
I'm
try
not
to get an
fucking
audio
Justin
sample to toss that in. That's so
One
funny.
So
fucking
funny.
minute.
I also, what was it? Was it at the VMAs last year or this year or something that Green Day played "Father of All"
Oh my god, and no
and
one
no one
cared.
cares, and then they played "Basket Case" and Post Malone just goes,
Oh my god, and Billie Eilish
is, like, going nuts.
losing her shit. And everyone
all
else
love
is
that.
like, "Oh, this is what band this is." Oh, okay.
Like, I don't even know who Green Day is. Like,
Yeah,
oh, no
literally.
shit.
Literally,
Those
because
are
Father
the
of All.
guys.
But yeah, I hate Basket Case probably for the same reason Alex hates Brain Stew. I have heard and seen way too many bad covers of that
Yep.
song.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Although I remember leaving the very first sarcasm practice ever and asking what we should learn next, and Mateo does look at me and says, basket case. So I know opinions have shifted.
Yeah.
My list is a whole lot of Dookie and
Yeah.
American Idiot. So I was like, there's not enough Dookie love on this list yet.
I am truly surprised at how low that song is.
Would I hazard a guess
I
that
think it belongs that low.
this is a head
Yeah.
pick and not a heart pick? Like you feel like this just needs to be here?
Oh, I really like this song. I mean,
Okay,
every time
yeah,
I listen to it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I love this song.
Yeah, you
Every
would
time.
lose sleep if it didn't make it kind of like 100 resolutions on a Lawrence Arms list, or
Get the fuck over it, Jake. Get over it. Look, you want to veto all of my picks on that list? That's what you get.
I'm
That's
just
what you
saying.
get. You get Adam Sandler at number 1. Okay, I'm done. I'm
I'm
sorry.
angry just hearing that fact, even though I don't know what it's talking about.
About the Christmas
It's our
episode.
Christmas episode.
God.
Spoiler alert, Adam Sandler's number 1 on our list.
Yeah, it was.
Because you
The
vetoed
upset
my
of the
Casey
century.
Musgraves.
Yeah, that's true. It was an upset. It was a big.
So,
it was a big moment.
Are we gonna leave this in its current spot?
Yes.
That's the
Yeah,
case.
I
number
respect it.
Yay.
Yeah.
11. So that's gonna leave us into Stevie's pick at number 10.
Welcome to paradise.
Welcome to top 10.
Ooh, what did you love?
Okay.
I mean, need I say more?
Yes. Which version?
Which version,
Yes.
though?
The Dookie version.
Good.
Okay.
Okay,
I think
cool.
because it sounds better and is better in all ways.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean there are so many like classic parts of this song. The breakdown is incredible. Trey does that crazy thing where he's hitting the ride cymbal and he's also doing the like Tom's thing that I still don't know how to do, but he's doing it. Amazing bass stuff in there.
Such a good song.
Such a good song. So much energy. It just fills me with energy when I hear it. I feel like I'm like at a packed Gilman show.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. It's a fucking rager. I mean, it's a fantastic song.
It's not on my list, but it should be there. Like, I
Yeah.
accidentally didn't put it there.
Oh.
Well, you're welcome.
that
you.
song was also in my original top 5.
Ooh,
That
top five
song-
originally.
Yeah.
That song is in my top 6.
Is it number 6?
Yeah.
Nobody says top 6 unless it's number 6.
Yeah.
I wanted to feel important, so
I
did
mean,
it.
I would understand if you thought it should be higher. But I feel like it's got to go on the list.
It's got to go on the list in top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah. No.
Squeaking in right at the 10.
Squeaking in. Yeah, it's just a good song. Welcome. It's also such a kind way to like, just like welcome. Like, thanks.
Welcome.
You know?
Thank you.
It's just good. It's nice.
And it feels like it's a song. I mean, maybe this is not true, but it feels like a song about like going to Gilman for the first time kind of thing, or like being in a new space where you're like, this is so cool. My life at home is boring and dull, and I'm in like a fun new place with fun new things. And I love that.
Yeah. The vibe is very emblematic of Gilman energy.
Yeah.
Of like you said, it's just being in a space that's unlike almost anything that you've ever really experienced before. Even if you've gone to other venues, Gilman's unlike almost every other venue I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Just in its vibe, and it's like, I guess just like it's the most eclectic kind of venue, both in its like sociological acceptance, but also generic acceptance. Like all kinds of bands play there. It's always welcoming. It's always like you could go see a metal show and you can go see a pop show. Like whatever you want to do. Like it always happens at Gilman. I think that's awesome.
It's like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
And Green Day's in the top 3 of the bands that everyone is like when they're playing on stage. I mean, obviously, of like, dude, fucking Green Day played here. What an honor. But it's
See,
all,
I do the Avenged Sevenfold.
it's
I'm like, wow, Avenged Sevenfold played. No, I'm
Green
just kidding.
Day, No Effects, and Chumbawamba. Those are the 3 that.
Oh,
No
hell yeah.
effects?
People are
forgot.
stoked about No Effects still?
Yeah, well,
Whoa.
whenever they cover Linoleum, they'll always start
Oh.
off
Yeah,
with that
that's-
and then
they
play
couldn't
Yeah.
remember it.
Linoleum.
Good song.
That song.
I love the
Oh, I was just saying that song is good.
Yeah, that's in my top 5 for this list.
Linoleum by No Effects.
Linoleum's in the top 5 for this list.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so if we're gonna leave it there,
Yes.
locked in number 10. Welcome to Paradise. We're in this top 10 now. The plane's gonna take off. We're running out of runway,
We're revving.
and we're going into the number 9 choice from Shelby.
Okay. Like I
Uh-oh.
said. I
That's
don't
a-
think that this is
that-
going to be a controversial
That's a weird
choice.
way to start it.
Well, because I always have to reevaluate my life and make sure that people know that I believe the song deserves to be way, 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 way higher. But it's going to be here. I'm going to keep on keeping on with this love for this record, and I choose Pulling Teeth. That was my number 2.
Oh.
Yes. The
Shout out to
best
Sarchasm, who also
song on
covered that
Dookie.
song. I think so as well.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I respect
it's
that.
beautiful.
I feel like Green Day doesn't like that song very much.
I kind of agree
Yeah.
with that, and I don't. I mean, I guess from their standpoint, I probably get it, but I just think it's a really sweet song. I love it.
Oh man, I'm so
Sweet
happy
song
you
about
put that
being
there.
physically abused.
I don't know. I'm a bitch for sweet. I like sweet melodies.
Yeah, I love a song where they harmonize over almost every part of the song.
It's
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those songs like
What am I doing? I'm sorry. My stupid phone. Is that me?
That is you.
What is happening?
How many times
I'm
in
a
this
mess.
podcast are they just hear
I'm
like
sorry.
a little bit of Green Day?
It's one of those
Yeah.
songs that's like Every Breath You Take or other things like that. The rest. Where it's like, yeah, very sweet, but also if you dig deeper into it, it's lyrically disturbing. Like, I could totally see someone accidentally using Pulling Teeth as like a wedding song and just like sitting there laughing in my
Oh
seat.
no!
But I think that's what makes it so good, and I'm really glad you put this because I had it actually a little lower because I thought it wouldn't be as popular on my list. But I'm really glad it's here. It's such an amazing song off Dookie.
I
good.
feel like I wouldn't personally put it as high, but I do love that song, and I think it's a bop.
I think we covered it well. I think that's
Yeah, I
fine.
think
Yeah.
I think our
I
cover
agree with
maybe
that.
was better than the original.
Yeah, you
but
think that's Stevie?
I just feel like, and you know what? I'll say why, which is because I think that we love that song more than Green Day does, and I think we put a lot more creativity into giving that song dynamics, and that song by Green Day does not really have a whole lot of like dynamic fluctuation. It's kind of just the same the whole time.
I agree with
Yeah.
But I do still like their version. I think it's a good song.
Yeah.
Green Day, if you're listening, please reach out.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Sarcasm did it better, so deal with it.
Sorry.
Yeah, be like, sorry, it's true.
that. No, I think they have a great point.
No,
Um,
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
was-
very much.
But good pick. That was very good. Thank you.
I'm pro.
No vetoes?
No veto.
No vetoes.
Vetoes.
I can't veto, even if I wanted to. No,
No,
even if I could, I wouldn't.
Yay, who's next?
Cool. Okay, so we'll lock that in. Number 9, Pulling Teeth. And we'll move into Alex's next pick at number 8.
Yeah, continuing with the sad love songs, I'm putting What's Her Name from American Idiot.
Oh
Yeah!
yeah.
That's a good
I think
point.
I think this
Choice.
one closes out the album really amazingly, and it's such a beautiful sort of. I mean, it's almost a song about, yeah, just kind of the most tiny sort of feeling of just being like, oh, I wonder how that person is, and it's not even like a really like forlorn, sad, melancholy, depressive thing. It's just like a moment in time sort of captured, and I think it works really well. And the musical version's also great. Works great in the musical. Lyrics are amazing. It's really short for like and perfectly timed of how it doesn't have to be longer. It's the perfect length of a song, and yeah, I don't know. I think it's one where Billy's writing really shines out and isn't like too cheesy. It's just like exactly how much it should be.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna
love that
be
song.
real.
Yeah.
That was number 3 on my list. I love that song.
That was number 9 on my list.
I want to share a brief fun fact about that song, which is that one time when I was at summer camp, I was singing it to myself, and someone misheard me and thought I was saying "cheese in my head, I must confess." And so I always think about that when I hear that song, "Cheese in my head."
Cheese in my head. if you did have cheese in your head, what kind?
I'm never going to unhear that.
Oh man, well I think of Swiss cheese, but I don't like Swiss cheese.
Okay, that's fair.
I maybe mozzarella.
Nice,
Mozzarella
that's a
in
good
my
pick.
head. Yeah.
A good cheese.
That's,
Or
that is
pepper jack-
honestly a good
pepper
cheese.
jack in my
Top
head.
cheese.
Yeah, it's definitely top tier cheese.
We keep a
Stay
lot of good in our
tuned
home.
for the cheese draft.
the
Oh,
cheese
please,
draft.
please invite me over for the cheese draft.
Can we do that? Okay.
That would be actually pretty sick.
I would. Okay.
Okay. Maybe, yeah. Food-based options. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna leave that there. What's her name? Number 8.
Yes.
My wife would be very happy with that selection. Number 7. It's going to be Eric's pick.
Oh no! I get nervous.
Do you?
Yes. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know.
He just doesn't want to choose. to be
Yeah,
honest.
you're filibustering.
Sorry,
I'm gonna have to enact the countdown for the first time. 5.
I actually have to. No!
Oh, whoa! That has never been a
3,
thing. No.
2.
I'm not gonna pick. What are you gonna do if I
1.
don't pick, Jake?
Okay, who has the next pick?
But shush.
No.
Shush it.
Pick a song. Stop
Fine.
filibustering.
Reject.
Okay.
What?
Wait, what song?
Reject.
What song is that?
In response.
What? Off of Nimrod.
Not redundant?
No, Redundant already got played.
No.
And then it got vetoed.
And then it got
And then
vetoed.
But you already said reject. So
I already said it.
I don't
I see.
even-
If I wanted to,
It's
I couldn't
gonna be
take it
okay.
back.
Oh, there's
You
that
couldn't.
song. Okay.
It's pretty good.
It's fine.
I don't know.
It's
if
Green
I would
Day.
Have that
Wow.
I
at
feel
number 7, but
I have no.
Well, so
veto.
that's the thing for me is my shit's Nimrod heavy.
Yeah.
that's fun. Nimrod's great. I mean, you go ahead first, and then I'm being too mean before you.
I mean, go ahead and drag me on the pod.
No, I'm not gonna veto it, but I'll say more.
I feel like I don't know. I think that song's good. I just don't know if it's worthy of being that high on the list.
That sucks because you don't have a veto, so you can't.
I know,
do
but
shit.
I can sway
So
others.
who has a veto left?
Mateo and I.
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
Why I picked it is because I think it is of this era and of this record a very emblematic telling of what Green Day as a band is musically. Lyrically, again, I'm not like taken by it. I don't think lyrically it's anything special. But musically, it has that drive that I feel like a lot of this record has, but it does it in a way that's I don't know, I guess unique for what it is. And then like so when the smoke clears, here I am, and then it does that thing, boop, ba, 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 da, tsh, like all those little breaks. I don't know. I think it's a fucking cool song. I feel like I'm being judged hella hard right now, and I'm very like.
That's
don't,
what this is.
I just don't think it's better than What's Her Name.
And
But I think that song's cool. But I don't
Because-
know if I think it is better.
Wait, so that was 7.
Yes.
So here's my issue. Most of the songs that are above this have been played.
Okay.
So that's kind of one of 2 songs left on my list. I mean, granted, I could go back, but some of the ones that are lower, I don't think should be higher.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm playing based off of that, and there was one song that I could have played, but I think that people would be mad at how low it is.
I think.
What song
I mean,
is it?
I can't
Yeah.
say.
I think that justification makes sense. I'm
If you want a veto, I can put another Nimrod song on. I don't mind.
well.
I would veto it for redundant if I had a veto.
Well, no. So I'm not going to. I don't know if I want to.
The struggle is real right now.
I'm not going to because the only song that I might consider off Nimrod replacing it at that place for would be Scattered, but I don't know if that's also that high. I think
So that's really interesting
I
that
think
you
the
say
ship
that.
has sailed. I think the ship has sailed.
That's really interesting that you chose that other song.
I think
What?
I'm done.
What? What do you
No,
think?
No, I was just gonna say I'm gonna just not veto anything, and and then that just sealed my opinion after that.
Okay. Mateo?
I'm also not going to veto it.
Okay. We're lock it in then.
It's locked
It's
in.
a good,
Reject the number
good
7.
song.
Yeah, it's
I
a
think
good song.
We're just getting to the point of where the songs have to be so good, and I don't necessarily agree with that. But I think
A
your
song
justification
that he
makes
announced
sense.
the title of and everybody went, "Wait, what song is that?"
Yeah, no, I think And we can, after we go through the list, then the real argument can happen. But
Well, because then I can tell you my real list.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I think that's fine. A song off Nimrod, any song off Nimrod being that high is fine.
Okay.
We just watched him go
Oh.
through an entire crisis.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, this is so fun.
All of the stages of grief were had.
I know. I'm sorry that I'm the one being the agent of chaos here. I feel like everyone
it's
else is
okay.
so in tune, and I'm just like, oh yeah, what about this? And everyone's like, why?
Well,
Stop.
okay.
Well, just
we
wait
thought-
till you just wait till you hear my next pick.
We thought, I think initially, or I thought that it was band against band. So I think for a little bit we were talking together, but then we separated. So that might be why we sound so
Oh.
united. In our
We also
choices.
we listen to Green Day together a lot. and
Yeah.
we-
Teo and I spent the weekend listening to every Green Day album. So
Yeah.
not every Green Day album. We got through Warning.
we got 2 Warning. Yeah.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I binged, I think 8 hours yesterday, listening. And I started it the day before, but then I was like, you know what? I'm sleepy, and my opinions are going to be weird. So then I was like, I'm going to start fresh in the morning, and then just power through. And I did, and it was really great.
Aw,
Although I
Hell
didn't
yeah.
listen to Uno Dos Tres,
that's okay.
really. I
We
skimmed
don't
it.
Me
need
neither,
to-
and I probably never will.
Yeah.
It's a lot of content. It's a lot of content to get through.
I
for
like
something
Trey.
that has not been
Trey is
raved
my
about to me.
favorite.
We have a Spotify playlist of what if it had been one album, what it would have been, and what the best of it. That's the thing you should listen to is just the 10 songs from the 3 that.
Did
could
we
have been
all make? I thought
one.
we all made separate lists, or did we agree
I
on
think
one?
mine's the best. So
Well, of course you think that. Okay, Alex.
Oh, so this song is really staying then.
Yes,
It
it's
is,
staying in.
and
It's staying in.
you're welcome.
Cool.
And we're going to move on to 6, which is going to be Stevie's final pick. The final pick.
Trust in me,
Wake
Stevie.
me up when September ends is my pick.
wait, are you serious?
I'm serious. Serious as a fucking heart attack.
Is this a veto situation or?
I need to hear what Stevie's gonna do.
I love that song.
I think that song is overplayed, and I think it's an incredible song. And I think it's very real, and I think it's still a song that every once in a while I listen to it, and it gets me emotionally. It's it's the only song I know of. I don't know, it. When else is Billy talking about his dead parent? In a genuine kind of way. I don't know. It feels like an important song.
I don't know, but it could have been better. It doesn't.
I don't know. I
Punks are
disagree.
never gonna let us
no,
back
fuck
again.
I don't
that.
care.
I
The punks-
disagree.
The punks can walk.
That
I
is
don't-
a song
fuck
that
you.
over the years, that I wish that I wrote. Not necessarily for the content behind it, but it's a great song. It's beautiful. It's also catchy. It was catchy enough in being such a slow, sad song that completely blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
On the radio, which was a weird thing, especially for that time to happen for a song like that.
Yeah.
Is way overplayed, but I agree. I don't think that should take away from how good the song itself is.
Yeah. Also,
I
the
think.
music video is really beautiful. Even though it makes Green Day look like way more of a political band than I think they should be thought of as. But beautiful video, beautiful song, beautiful gowns.
Beautiful people.
Alex looks menacing right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Alex's
sure
first in the veto order.
I'm
Here.
sure it's based around my feelings. My dad, when he was taking music lessons, 2005-ish, and we would go to the recital for the teacher, and the younger students would, in 2005 and 2006, 4 students in one recital covered this song.
Yeah, that's a
And
lot.
I for that reason, I'm not going to veto it because I totally admit that my hatred is based around terrible 15-year-olds covering it and just wake me up. What? And just
Incredible.
that every time. But
honestly,
I think,
that sounds like a great comedy sketch.
yeah, I think the Green Day version, it's a good song. I think for me that just kind of ruined it, but I'm not going to argue that it's not. It's not 21 Guns where I would like leave. I'm gonna keep bringing this up. 21 Guns is the worst Green Day song, but yeah, I think there's enough behind it that it's fine. That I'll accept it.
There's no other Green Day songs I can think of where Billy Joe has like gotten choked up on stage performing it.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I agree
Yeah.
about that, and that's why I said like Green Day. It's fine. I think for me, it's just ruined for other reasons.
Fair. That's fair.
But yeah, I won't veto it.
So we'll leave it there then.
Haha!
It's canon. It's canon.
It's canon.
Number 6, Wake Me Up When September Ends. Top 5 time.
Are you guys
Shit.
ready for the
Shit.
I'm not.
curveball?
Wait, is
I'm
it
ner-
Mateo?
I think
is
I
this
know
your
what it-
pick?
Yes,
Is it
it
gonna
is.
be
This is my
nonsense?
pick.
Honestly,
Huh?
I'm excited.
Are
Is
you
it gonna
ready?
be nonsense?
No, it's
Yes.
not nonsense.
I'm excited.
It is Misery off of Warning.
Another like klezmer pick. Alex has
One
pushed
of the
mic
best
away.
Green Day songs of all time.
Okay. It was not on my list.
Hold, please.
It's not a bad song though.
I need to
5
At all.
minutes,
It's
huh?
a good song. That's not a song I would have thought to put on this list.
That song's another one of their like polka. Bah.
I think I heard from the other room that Aaron likes this song.
He does. Well, he was talking about how he liked this record.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Warning. This is one of the biggest riffs in me and Alex's relationship. I do
agree.
really like Warning.
This is the problem. Is Misery, I agree, is probably is the best song on Warning, but I just feel like Warning is such a shitty album that nothing on Warning should be in top 5. I think Misery at like 15 would have been okay.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna veto
I'm
me,
not
Alex?
going to do anything because I think I don't think it's bad enough to warrant it, but I don't know if I'm gonna leave it because it's whatever.
You're talking all this game
Because it can
about
always
how
end up
it's
at
a-
number 1.
Well, no,
if you
because
do
Yeah.
veto.
my one like what I put for my number 5 is also something that most people have been like, "What the fuck are you doing?" So
Oh, I want to hear your number 5.
I'll talk about it later, but I
Okay.
just don't feel like I have the justification to like, be like, "That's horrible," when I like probably pick something that most people think, "What are you doing?"
I'm so unfamiliar. Like, I've listened to that record several times, and it never leaves a mark for me. I'm not because again, like different aesthetics, different vibes, like for different folks. But of this, and I don't mean this in like a mean way. Of the songs that has one of the least resounding impacts for me. I'm sorry. Is that rude? Is that mean? I'm sorry.
that's not.
No,
You're fine.
I just mean it. I just mean it in the sense of like. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like that style.
We're veto-less anyway.
I
Who
I mean,
cares
I
about us?
can
Yeah.
I can literally do nothing about
Anyway,
it. So I'm just
Alex
I'm
is the
re-
only one with power right now.
I'm really just espousing nonsense to some degree here, but yeah, cool. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. Warning has 2 of my favorite Green Day songs on it. So
What's the
Can I
other
veto
one?
that?
Waiting?
Can
What's
I
the
just
other
veto
one?
That opinion.
Veto that statement.
Yeah.
Wait, is the other one later on your list that you might play?
no,
What
Okay.
is it?
the other one was like number 15 or whatever,
What was it?
something, or yeah, it was number 18 on my list.
What was
It was Deadbeat Holiday.
Okay.
That
like
sounds
that song.
funny.
Dude, I don't want to go into our outtakes because I feel like mine are bad.
I'm so
no
like because I
bad
know
list.
that Green Day is very divisive. I'm so intrigued by how different all of our takes are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I think that's fucking great. Because like there's arguably it's like, oh, that's terrible, but to somebody else it's like that's the best song, and it's like, dang.
There's
Music.
Alex. If you want to veto that, I have a better follow-up.
No, because I'm not going to veto it because you said you would put a better song.
What's the better song?
But I have a
Better
song that I
song.
think deserves to be higher. So
Is it Hitchin' a Ride? I would prefer Hitchin' a Ride to Misery personally, but that's me.
well, do you have a veto, Stevie?
No, I don't, but I'm just saying. If I can convince anyone, would you do Hitchin' a Ride if it wasn't Misery?
I would.
I'm not gonna
So
veto
really makes you think.
I'm absolutely not going to.
But Mateo also has the #1 spot.
Yeah, but I know I
We
think
all
I
know what
and
he's
I
gonna do,
totally
though.
am on board with what Mateo's #1 I think is going to be.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so unless Alex is gonna veto it,
No, I'm good. I'll stick with.
it's gonna stay at number 5 here. Misery at 5.
That is a choice.
Dang.
So if that's the case, we're gonna move on to number 4 from Eric.
This is-
Eric's final pick.
This is so eclectic. I love it. Okay, I'm not going to stall this time. I'm picking Longview.
Okay.
I think it's a great
Okay.
song. I think it's very emblematic of that era. I think it should be high on the list. I don't think it should be #1, but I do think it should be high. Yeah, that's kind of it.
I respect
How do you
that.
all feel about
That
it?
almost made
I
it
don't
on
feel
my
bad
list.
about it.
No.
I don't feel bad about it.
I feel like Green Day definitely had like multiple albums with many songs about masturbation, and that's the best one.
Yeah.
So
Tune in for the Lousy Advice podcast of Green Day masturbation songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top 11
Best
Green Day masturbation songs.
She Bop #1 by Cyndi Lauper.
Well, incredible.
Oh my God, I
yeah.
touched
Best
myself.
masturbation
Do you
songs?
know
Wait,
that
can we
song?
do that?
I would love that.
Sorry.
I would honestly
I would love
that.
to do that. I Love Me by Haley Steinfeld. Okay. I'm losing
Moving
it. Okay.
forward.
But yeah,
I'm
I think
pro.
Longview's great.
Cool.
I mean, as a bassist, I think it's hard to deny how good of a riff and song that is. Yeah, I think it deserves to be that high. I had it a lot lower on my list, but I think that's just because I had a lot of other things in it for me where I felt more interested in. But
Yeah.
of the like dookie hits, I think that's the best. And probably, I mean, I'm not good at like gauging what other like not as big Green Day fans think about stuff, but like I feel like that's like one of the 2 or 3 that's like Green Day, the Green Day thing. So
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So I think it has to be up there for that reason alone.
Yeah. Cool, because I was going to be controversial and do something else that you would probably have been like, what? But, you know,
No, I think that's a good choice.
I'm glad you stayed true to your heart.
thank you. It was actually true to my number, too. So,
Ooh.
look at that. Sweet.
All right.
Whose turn is it?
Cool. Number 4, Longview.
Yes.
Believe in it.
Oh my god, top 3.
Top 3. Yeah, this is where the plane's starting to take off here.
Yeah.
It's my
Runway is
turn.
low.
Runway's low. Plane
Runway's
is
low.
arguably
Plane is-
high.
The plane is taking off. Shelby.
We know I had to do this because
boy.
I vetoed Stevie. Because my favorite Green Day song of all time is Redundant, and I think it belongs in the top. It belongs in the top. I love that song very,
Yeah.
very, 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 very much.
Whoa.
I'm a sucker for such a sweet melody. I like a lot of their slower jams.
I do
It
love
does
that
it for me.
song.
Because I
That's why I
love you.
vetoed you, because it's my #1 song.
Because I love
that
you is not
song.
enough.
Yeah, I'm lost for words.
I love it. I'm lost
Yeah.
for words.
I don't think it
I
would
love
be in
that
my
song.
personal top 3, but I'm glad it's on the list.
I
And I
should have
think it
vetoed
is
Misery. Fuck.
a great song. Yeah, I feel bad.
Redundant was my second or on my list #2 for me. So I think I'm glad it made it in the top 3 because it's one of the best. And as much as I make fun of Mateo for talking about not playing songs from Nimrod at the thing, like teasing Redundant is arguably worse because like to almost play it
Well,
and then
what a smack in the face.
yeah, it's such a amazing song.
It's so rude.
Yeah.
So rude.
Just like, what a rude choice.
Even ruder, they started with 99 Revolutions. My least
If you
favorite Green Day
listen
song.
to Trey from the trilogy.
My goodness.
No, I think that's a good pick. That's like the true Green Day fans, like
True stand-em.
If you really if you know Green Day, you like Redundant as one of your
Yeah.
favorites. So I think that's a good one.
Also, the music video is great.
Oh, the
That
music
has
video
a
is
music
fantastic.
video? I've never
Oh
seen
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
it's hella good.
Oh, shit.
It's very good.
That's the one where they're in the room and then the thing keeps looping.
Yeah.
And like there's a bunch of different people doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Oh, of
watch
course,
that.
it's called Redundant. My goodness. Jeez.
I thought that was a bit for
Of
a
course,
second.
no, that was sincere. Me not recognizing the theme,
redundancy.
what that song's about. Cool. It's a great song, great video. I love that song.
Yay.
We love.
That was
Cool.
an excellent
Number 3,
really
Redundant.
glad you did
No vetoes.
I feel like we're getting quieter as we get closer.
Well, you know, it's
feel like
tense now.
I want to veto something just out of spite.
that. Well, so
It
there's
gets like
still
that,
the
but if you ever
option-
come back, you'll have it.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
remember that.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
roll it
true.
over.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
You can roll
you
it
want to
over.
veto? You want to veto out of spite of an upcoming pick or a previous pick?
Can you veto
because they
previous
No.
picks?
have it.
No.
You
No.
can't veto a previous one.
No, don't worry
but
about
if
it.
you okay,
I feel like Eric
Are you
has
gonna-
something in his head that nobody else does.
me? Oh no, I'm
Yes.
fine.
I'm dying to
Um,
know what number 2 pick is.
Well, so the problem
So, yeah.
is because I had redundant there originally, I have to think really quick.
Yes.
You might get to do it, Mateo.
I have 2 paths. One of one of them I know Mateo would probably agree with. The other definitely not. But it's like, do I pick what personally to me feels important?
Remember, Alex, this is canon.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is true.
I'm gonna say it.
Puts a lot of pressure.
Green Day themselves couldn't say otherwise.
They couldn't.
Yeah.
If they wanted to, they could not.
Yeah.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams is the second best Green Day song ever.
Whoa.
That is a take.
Whoa.
Wow,
Drop
wow,
the
wow.
mic.
So
What
I-
is
I-
happening today?
I know people hate
Champs-Élysées?
that song.
I cannot speak. Lost my
If
voice.
Mateo vetoes it, I have other options, but I'm just gonna say I feel like everyone pretends to hate this song because it's sappy and they think it sounds like Wonderwall and they walk a lonely road. But it's I don't know. It's just if you listen to it and how it flows in from Holiday with that kind of like the guitar thing that's kind of like this kind of sputtery sort of thing, and it's like a really well-written, interesting song, even though it's like kind of goofy.
I would have taken Holiday over that.
I like
Whoa.
Holiday.
That might also be a hot take. I tried so hard to like this song. God damn it, I really don't. I don't. My opinion doesn't matter. So if that makes you feel better,
Yeah, this is.
I think
I-
I think also Mateo's gonna veto it. So
Yeah.
It
Um,
stays.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
I love that.
I think Boulevard, like Basket Case, a song I hate, is directly responsible for getting people into Green Day. And for that reason
Yeah.
alone,
yeah, I want to say I don't think it's the best Green Day song or second best. Like I think there's a huge amount of like, it's such a career pinnacle for them.
That's true.
it is true.
Yeah.
And that's
It
why,
is.
like, the other pick that I was thinking of, I thought I really like this song, but I think in terms of what it means for Green Day, it wouldn't make sense to go at number 2
Yeah.
versus Boulevard.
Yeah. I
A
also
logical
agree.
choice.
I also agree with what Mateo said just about like that was a huge entryway for so many people.
I mean,
So
like,
for that, yeah.
I like Green Day because of that song. And
Yeah.
I have a more educated opinion now, and I've grown to have more, like, as we talked about, credentials and stuff. But, like, at the end of the day, I'm like this basic Green Day fan that saw a live video of Billy Joe wearing dark pants and eyeliner playing Boulevard of Broken Dreams and thought, I could do that.
Yeah.
yeah.
And,
That was
yeah.
the first song I learned how to play on guitar.
And yeah,
So-
that's such a big thing. It's like no matter what, it somehow permeates Green Day fan bases, in every way. Even if you hate it, you still talk about it a lot.
Yeah. And even for however divisive it is, it's still, I mean, it's undoubtedly a smash hit,
And I
like
will
biggest
say-
Green Day song almost.
Before, so even though like Redundant was number 2, this was number 3 for me originally. So it was up here no matter what. It wasn't
Yeah.
pulled from
Yeah.
the way bottom. Like it was close.
Dang.
Dang.
Oh my
Number
God.
2, Boulevard of
Wait,
Broken
that-
Dreams.
That's number 2. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go over this half of the list before
Okay.
we get into Mateo's number 1 choice.
Woo.
We're building up. This is the big drum roll here. Number 11, Basket Case. Number 10, Welcome to Paradise. Number 9, Pulling Teeth. Number 8, What's Her Name? Number 7, Reject. Number 6, Wake Me Up When September Ends. Number 5, Misery. Number 4, Longview. Number 3, Redundant. Number 2, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And with the number 1 pick, Mateo.
Jesus of Suburbia.
Hell yeah!
Like,
The one Green Day song I like.
A great song.
it's just like, it's undeniable that this is their best song. Like, it's such a artistic feat. It's such a like I don't know many bands that could make a 9-minute song and have it just flow as effortlessly and just like enjoyably as Jesus of Suburbia does. Like, it was so unexpected, I'm sure, to like classic Green Day fans when that album came out. And I just like, it's them at the peak of their like songwriting skills, their career, their like storytelling skills, everything.
And emotional vulnerability.
And emotional vulnerability. So I think Jesus of Suburbia is the best Green Day song. It's not my favorite Green Day song, but I think it is the best Green Day song.
I could not agree more with that sentiment.
Yeah.
It really is. How many bands could write a 9-minute song and have so many people actually listen to the whole thing and love it enough to
That's
do it
true.
like often?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
That is weird. It's also big Queen energy.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's just like they're bohemian. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, it's just the big narrative anthemic. I mean, it makes sense why they made it a musical because it's so narrative heavy. It's so structurally like, there's obviously a plan. There's obviously something happening. And like you said, to keep people interested for like 10 minutes, that's crazy. Especially not, I mean, and this isn't a ding to Green Day fans, but like largely Green Day fans had previously only had like 3 to 4 minute songs at max. So getting people engaged with and into a 10-minute song, fucking cool. Yeah, and it's I mean, it's a fantastic song. Again, it's not my favorite Green Day song. Do I think it belongs here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. I think it makes sense. I think it is important. I think it's an important piece of Green Day history.
Yes.
Yeah, I had that as number 1 on my list as well. So I knew it would be number 1. I think, yeah, there's no way to deny that that's the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every song, every episode in that whole thing could have been a big, like, popular, great song on its own.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
It's the one Green Day song I like, and it is.
That
For
makes
the-
so much sense too.
Oh yeah. It's for the reason that I love concept songs, story
Yeah.
songs. I love concept records, and
I
that song.
love a concept record.
Yeah, and that song in particular is like it's weird. They like encompass a whole story concept in just that 9 minutes. And you know, even if for me it doesn't carry over into the rest of the record for me, that song in itself is just so strong.
Yeah, it's all of Act 1 in one song.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I've never seen the musical.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm talking about Act 1 like storytelling, like it's
Oh,
Act 1
I thought. Oh, I
No,
thought you were
not
talking
the
like
musical,
physically.
no.
I thought you were saying like
Hold on,
physically in the musical. I was like, oh, whoa.
Nicole, what would your number 1 choice have been?
It was that, and the first choice was What's Her Name, and that's already on that. So I'm gonna say my pick is
Yeah.
Walking Alone.
Okay.
Whoa.
Welcome, Nicole.
It's my favorite song to sing. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Jesus Suburbia should be the number 1. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like most Green Day
Anybody
fans
would
feel that
agree.
way.
I think so. Wait,
Like-
what, Stevie?
I feel like this is the collective like Green Day consciousness, like fan base. I feel like thinks this is the best song. Maybe
Yeah.
that's not true, but like it's just. I mean, how you gonna top it? Art.
Oh, no
Oh,
shit.
whoa.
Here we have the Jesus of Suburbia single 10-inch record that is in our record collection.
Whoa.
Cute.
Very
That's sick.
cool.
Just that one song, and then it's like a
Saint
live
Jimmy on the other side.
version of Saint Jimmy on the other side.
Hell yeah. How is everybody feeling?
I feel great.
yeah, I
I'm
feel
feeling
good.
pretty good. There are a
feel
couple
good.
doozies on there that I didn't expect, but
I
respect
know. That's like one of the trickiest things is like with an artist who has such definitive eras and has been around for as long as they have, like whittling. I mean, usually we do a top 11, which is impossible. But even doing a top anything, see like how yeah, it's tricky and difficult and also fun because it is messy.
Yeah.
It is. That it is.
I love it.
There are definitely some songs I wished made it onto the list.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm
let's do
surprised.
discards.
So I want to preface
Yes.
something for discards because this is gonna go awry.
this is gonna go.
Let's
yeah,
just
this will be
talk
wild.
about the ones that didn't make it.
Yes.
Like
ones that
instead of
didn't
going
make
through the list, just being like a couple of standouts that you thought should have made it.
like 2 or 3 songs from your list.
Yeah, because a lot of the times
Oh.
we'll go through and read our full list, and
Okay.
I think that we don't need to hear like 80 lists.
That's true.
80
Okay,
songs.
I think that's fair. Okay,
right.
Stevie, what were some of yours?
Homecoming, Hitchin' a Ride, and When I Come Around were
Yeah.
Yeah,
the top ones I kind of wish made it on the list.
yeah,
I agree with that.
that's rough. I am surprised When I Come Around and Hitchin' a Ride didn't get on this list.
We all played chicken with each other.
We did. I feel like it was so. There were so many stressful moments of just like, what are you gonna do? Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were on my list. I also had what? Oh, so the other Nimrod song that I was gonna play was Scattered. Scattered is one of my favorite Green Day songs. It was very high on my list. But I felt like Longview deserved it more. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. That's why I played that one more. But I think Scattered's incredible. I did have American Idiot on my top. I think that song's fantastic for regardless, in the same way of like shit being overplayed. Yes, I think that song is overplayed, but I think it's a fantastic song.
I have a worse take.
Is that a bad take? I think that's a fine
No, no.
She's like,
it's a
oh, well, you
medium
thought
take.
that was bad. Mine's
You thought that was bad.
worse.
I thought that was good.
No, I think it's a good take. I think it's a good take. It wasn't on my list, but I'm glad that it ended up there because it is a good song.
What's yours?
I just want to make it known that I like the song 21 Guns. It was my number 20.
Not
Not your
Not
number
20.
It was
21.
my. It was like no. It was my number
Oh.
22. Actually, I think the very last song on my list.
that would have been so funny.
I knew I could have gotten someone to veto me for it and wasted a veto and played the game, but I was like,
Ooh.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
I do
Um,
love the Broadway version of that so much more than I like the Green Day
Yeah.
version.
I also agree with that. Yeah. Other songs that I wish would have made it were Platypus
Oh, that was also on my list.
and Too Much Too Soon. Those are two songs. Those are my
Oh,
two songs that I'm like, oh, really wish they would have made them, but I didn't expect to make the list.
Yeah, Platypus, I Hate You, fucking rager.
Rules.
That's
Yeah, I like that
such a
song.
good song.
Platypus.
Alex.
Yeah, I had a few of the ones that Stevie mentioned too with Homecoming and When I Come Around as well. I was surprised that I think a lot of these were just wrong numbering times, but Going to Passalacqua was really up there, and that didn't end
Yeah.
up. And Stuart and the Avenue
Yes,
and
that was also on my list.
and,
That's such a good song.
Armitage
Sorry.
Shanks. Both of those off Insomniac I really like, but Stuart and the Avenue was, I think, number 6 for me, and that was the only other one. I think the rest of mine were picks that probably only I really cared about.
Yeah, those Stuart and the Avenue and Armitage Shanks were of that album, fantastic.
Yeah.
So good.
Do you have any hot takes, Mateo?
I mean, Hitchin' a Ride and When I Come Around were also high on my list. Hitchin' a Ride was my number 2.
Ooh, I love it. That's such a
and
good
Going
song.
to Passalacqua and a couple that weren't mentioned that were on my list were 86
Oh, right.
and Christie Road.
Yeah.
Okay, 86 was on my pre-list.
I like
for
Christie
sure.
Road.
86 didn't get to my list, but it was on the pre-list. It's a good song.
86 is a really good song. I really like Insomniac. A throwaway that was on my pre-list that didn't make it onto my list was Panic Song.
Yeah,
Oh,
that almost made it onto my list. Too. That song's really fun. My problem with that song actually is the actual part with the singing in it doesn't wow me, but I love that they committed to doing such a long, cool intro, but
Yeah.
like the part that I think could have put me over the edge is if the actually singing part was more interesting.
Yeah.
But that song's cool.
And I just want the record to reflect that Good Riddance Time of Your Life was number 22 until I realized that I had somehow forgotten Redundant.
Ah.
And then I put Redundant at number 6 and knocked Good Riddance off of
Good.
the list.
Yeah. In hindsight, Good Riddance and When I Come Around both probably should have been on this list. But
Yeah.
this is the list, so
So
Yeah.
this is canon.
because I do love that song. For as overplayed as it is, in the same way, I think it's an incredible song.
Yeah. I think
I
it's
love it.
an amazing pop song.
I'm surprised Minority didn't end up on the list too.
That was
sounds
on my
annoying.
pre-list.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one that I had that didn't 21st Century Breakdown.
Oh, that
in
was
my
on mine.
In my top 5. The like title track.
Top
song.
5. That's a little controversial, but that's okay.
Controversial yet brave.
Controversial yet brave.
For love.
A throwaway song I would like to include is Murder City because
There's a lot on 21st Century Breakdown that is pretty great. Like
yeah. Like that, there are quite a few songs, especially I think on the first half of 21st Century Breakdown, that I think are just like so sticky and like the harmonies are great and great melodies, like whole lot of fun.
Christian's Inferno and Peacemaker like bounce back and forth for me a bunch.
Alex, what was your hottest Green Day take? The hottest take that almost made it onto your list? Back in the
This seems
USA?
like a pointed question.
Oh yeah, I had a track that appeared on Back in the USA was on their God's Favorite Band Greatest Hits compilation from like 2018, but it was like the only new song on that, and it's better than everything that's on Revolution Radio.
Whoa.
Back in the USA is like just kind of like as close as they've gotten to like 90s Green Day again in the last like 5 years. But I felt like it was just too weird of a choice to pick like a song from a compilation that no one's really listened to. The video for that also, because we've been talking about videos, video for Back in the USA is really, really good. So worth it just for that.
I haven't seen it.
It's like a weird like 50s like the like weird like X-ray goggles with like the red and white like circle lines on them. It's kind of all
Okay.
about that kind of look.
Well, I love that aesthetic, so that
Yeah.
sounds cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cute
Yeah.
in a cool way. Cute in a cool way, not in like the belittling way.
Oh yeah.
Oh
You know what
my
I mean?
God.
Or people say cute as a way to be like, that's cute.
That's cute.
No, I mean it in like that sounds like actually cute, and I'm interested.
Oh.
Oh my God, guys, we
another-
did it. Oh,
Sorry to throw one more on here, but Having a Blast was my number 14.
Yeah.
I like that song.
I think
That's
that
a-
song's really good.
That is a good song. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being our test subjects on this crazy full band episode.
Yeah. And also for spending so much of your time with us on this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
this was super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for
For
having
taking how many hours was it? Like three
Like
and a
3
half?
hours.
3.5 hours of your
yeah,
day.
good luck editing this.
Yeah. Well, so here's a fun thing. I'm putting the first part out tomorrow.
Eric.
So I will be doing this for the rest of the night. Although I have a meeting with Jess that I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm like, cool, I'll be up. I'll be awake. And I already got the artwork done too, so I'm like fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
But no, this was really fantastic and fun. It's always a treat getting to chat with y'all, and thank you for taking the time and talking to us about Green Day, or just thank you for hanging out.
Yeah.
We miss you guys a lot.
I miss you too.
I
I just want to be around my friends and like be at shows and just like be like, what's up? Let's go get a snack, or like, oh my gosh, that band was great. Like,
That's
or
I miss
that
my
band was
friends
terrible.
sweating on me.
I miss my friends sweating on me. That's also true.
Hi, Hooper.
I'm okay. I'm actually getting kind of sad. So no, that was great.
This has
Is
been
there-
the Lousy Advice
This has been the Lousy
Podcast.
Advice podcast. On this episode, because we definitely did this a week later, is there anything you want to plug?
Go buy the Dookie tribute album on Asian Man Records or Lava Sox Records store. We don't have that many left. I think there's probably like 50 left, and then that's it. All the money from like proceeds goes to Gilman. It's a good thing. Yeah.
Thanks everyone
Yeah.
for
This y-
tuning in to This Year Sucked that happened yesterday.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah.
fun. Oh my gosh, I loved all the bands that performed.
I loved
good.
That was so
It was
I
great.
fantastic.
loved the hundreds of thousands of people that showed up.
Yeah.
I
It
was
was
so
great.
surprised by that. Honestly,
know.
seeing that
Yeah.
number continue to climb was I mean, mind blowing. Really, I'll just say it. I'll be brave. I'll say it. Mind blowing. It really was.
It beat out AOC's Twitch stream for the most viewed this year,
which I could not believe.
Yeah,
I
it's crazy.
truly
People
couldn't
care
believe
more
it.
about punk rock than
And
politics.
I'm just amazed that we raised enough money to just buy the Gilman building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's
One stream.
Millions
It was
of
crazy.
dollars.
Crazy.
it was honestly hard to keep that under wrap this whole episode. So thank you for saving. Like that's just so incredible. I'm
Yeah.
so impressed. We really came together as a community.
We really
and, did that beautiful thing that happened yesterday. Rate and review 5 stars because we're great and fun and
we always tell the truth.
We always tell the truth. We're never lying. This is the Lousy Advice. Listen to Lousy Advice. I guess
we're a band.
we're banned. You should listen to
a
us.
band.
And to close
We're-
this out, I'm going to go through the whole list one more time.
Do it.
Number 22, Green Day by the California-based American rock band Green Day.
Titular.
21, 2,000 Light Years Away. 20, Worry Rock. 19, She. 18, East Jesus Nowhere. 17, Letterbomb. 16, At the Library. 15, King for a Day. 14, Jinx / Haushinka. 13, Viva la Gloria. 12, Peacemaker. 11, Basket Case. 10, Welcome to Paradise. 9, Pulling Teeth. 8, What's Her Name. 7, Reject. 6, Wake Me Up When September Ends. 5, Misery. 4, Longview. 3, Redundant. 2, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And number 1, Jesus of Suburbia.
That
Yeah.
is the list.
Canon.
It's
happy
canon.
new list. It's canon. In the canon. In the can. Happy New Year, everyone. Because this is like, I know it's like going right into New Year. Happy New Year. Listen to this at midnight.
Listen to 100 Resolutions. This didn't make Lawrence Arms list.
Oh my gosh.
Shut the
okay.
fuck up.
I'm gonna stop recording. Bye. Everybody. All right. I'm gonna stop.
Let it die.